Welcome to Good Mythical More. We have got some plump gummy bears that have been marinated in mystery sodas. We're gonna sample them, guess them, and discover something amazing.
But before that,
we're
gonna tell a 10-word story.
Right, if
Dennis
suspects
Martha
of
marination,
he
won't
ever
love.
Man, that's tough. When you just suspect somebody of marination, you won't ever love? There's no hope in that.
No, I think that Dennis is anti-marination, and he's starting to fall for Martha, but if he suspects her of marination, he won't ever love.
He won't ever love.
Yeah, won't ever love Martha or any woman.
Oh man, Dennis.
Yeah. And it's Dennis with one S.
You know, I don't know a Dennis. No, Dennis is usually spelled
That's
one
only
S.
funny if you're just reading what was written.
Well, it's only funny if you read what's written and you said one N. Because Dennis is spelled with two N's.
Sorry, one N, not one S. Yes, I was thinking N and said S. Dennis.
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 Do you know a Dennis? I don't think there's ever been a Dennis in my life. I had a neighbor once whose husband died. His name was Dennis, but I never knew Dennis because he died before I knew him.
Dennis.
Yeah.
I'm not close with a Dennis.
Her name was Bunny, by the way. I had a neighbor whose name was Bunny.
Okay.
I had a son named Matthew.
Oh. I didn't know where you were going to go with that.
Bunny. Bunny, like...
Anybody been close with a Dennis? Chase,
Can you
been close with-
re-ask that question?
D-E-N-I-Z.
Nuh-uh.
Yeah, it's like a Turkish spelling.
Oh. Well, that's not Dennis.
Yeah, it's pronounced Dennis.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
Dennis?
So, Denis Villeneuve is a Canadian-French film director.
And there's one N and one S.
Denis.
Dennis.
But I'm going to call him Denis when I see him. It's Sundance.
So that's the only famous Dennis you could find on Google? All right, so you've marinated some stuff. Let's taste the first one.
Dennis.
All right, so these are all marinating the same thing, obviously. It soaked it all up. These things are freaking pretty giant.
Did they get bigger because of the marinade?
They got big and juicy.
I'm going to use a
I'm
fork.
very distracted by the book on your book.
Why? You don't ever curl up with a romance novel, Stevie?
Well, listen, I read lesbian fiction on my porch on the weekends, as everyone knows. But on Kindle, you know how you have a Kindle?
Mm-hmm.
You know how the cover, you have to pay for the cover to not be an advertisement?
Yeah.
They advertise me straight romance novels all the time. It's like, get a hint, you know? Get a freaking hint. That's what they look like.
Because you don't pay.
Because I don't read straight romance novels, so it's a lost ad.
Well, maybe
It's
you
a
should
lost
try it. We
ad
got
on
one
me.
right here. It's marinated in Italian dressing.
Italian dressing.
I do remember my mom having like a Danielle Steele
These are good.
on the bedside table.
I don't know what they're marinated in, but they are good. It's
Have
hard.
you noticed how there's
It's hard to tell.
in the very middle of every one,
It's hard.
it's a hardness that has stayed.
Is that? I think that's harder than a normal gummy bear, or is that a normal hardness of gummy bear?
That's the only thing I'm thinking about. Oh, this is also a s'more, which means it is a Good Mythical More that was voted on by the Mythical Society. And what you guys have decided that we should do is Red and Link are sprayed with water every time they touch their hair or beard. This was suggested by Ginger Snaps, not the brand, the Mythical Beast.
The majority of you voted on that
49%
suggestion.
of you.
I mean,
I don't touch. I don't touch my.
oh, you just sprayed me.
Yeah, because anytime either of us touch something,
Oh, we both
get
sprayed?
sprayed.
David told me to spray both of you.
Yeah.
You sprayed me back here, though, on the back of my head.
Oh, spray him again. He touched his hair.
Okay, that's point blank. I'm getting a trickle down my temple. If you get a trickle down your
You
temple.
keep touching yourself.
You're really out of it, Chase.
I mean,
I didn't know I was touching myself until I saw Ben pointing at Chase like, "Ugh."
Yeah.
Yeah, because now that once you wet it, now I want to touch it. And I want to fix it. All right, we need a guess because I don't want to eat too many gummies.
I can't tell. All I taste is gummy bears, and they're good.
You want a 3, 2, 1 it?
Not
You don't have any kind of guess? It doesn't make them taste any differently at all? These are all sodas, remember?
Oh, all sodas.
Yeah.
Okay.
You want a 3, 2, 1?
Who'd you want?
3, 2, 1?
Sprite.
No. No, but you've enjoyed this soda in something else recently on the show.
Squirt.
What? When did you have squirt?
When you weren't looking.
What?
What?
I wasn't listening to what you were saying.
It's not
This soda has been featured on this show in a prominent way
And it's
in
not
this
Sprite.
recent season. And it's not our go-to. It's something that we featured in the next best thing.
It tastes lemony.
We featured it in the next best thing.
You poured it into your cereal and you named it the next best thing.
Oh, butter soda. What's that called?
Cream soda.
Cream
Cream
soda.
soda, yeah.
Doesn't taste like.
Oh
cream
boy.
Yeah, it does. I can taste a little bit of that. Let's see the next one. Oh, I just touched my nose hairs. See?
I kind of like it. I kind of like the mystifying quality.
Oh, these are
A little darker.
I'm gonna make
Oh, this is easy. I think.
There's something mesmerizing when you put your fork into the bowl in the close-up shot because it jiggles like a Jello mold, which gummies don't usually have that exact kind of jiggle.
Okay,
Not
I got a
into it.
guess.
Yeah.
3, 2, 1.
Root beer.
Yep.
That
Yeah.
one's good.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
When I got my hair up like this, I don't touch it a lot. But you know, sometimes you gotta do that.
I feel like a reprimanded cat.
Cats don't like it when you spray them with water.
No, and that's how you're supposed to whoop them. You're not supposed to beat a cat. You're supposed to spray them with. If you were to spank a cat, I don't know how you'd do it.
You think that dogs and cats have picked up on the Cultural Revolution? You know, people, our generation growing up, especially in the South, you did something wrong, you got your ass spanked. That's what happened. We don't do that anymore. But you also spanked your dog's ass.
No, you don't.
No, we did growing up. I'm
You
saying.
spanked them?
Yeah, if the dog did something wrong, my dad had like a roll of newspaper and he would hit it on the back.
Yeah, you got.
I'm not suggesting
You got to
this.
communicate to the dog that you did something wrong.
And I'm saying,
The go-to was
but
just hitting the
culturally,
dog.
culturally, we have all moved on to a next level where it's positive reinforcement, right? So, do you think that the pets have picked up on this?
I don't know if that's true for
think they're like-
everybody.
Hey, we're staying inside now. We're getting pampered. We got it made. Let's start minding. I think it's work. I think it works.
You think word's gotten out that dogs are not getting spanked as much? I know there's some people still doing it.
What's the question?
I got nothing on that.
I don't think dogs are like sharing notes. I don't think they have a forum.
That's where you're wrong.
This one's subtle. I just bit my tongue a little bit.
While we're thinking about
It
that,
hurt.
I'll let you know that you may not know this, but you can shower with us because we put ourselves on a shower curtain.
Right now. See?
And it's available at mythical.com. And also, if that's a little over the line for you, we also just put our faces on a towel, which you can then touch your body with. Also available at mythical.com.
Get a towel. Get a shower curtain. I got nothing.
You're not tasting anything in this?
I
This
think-
is the one of the more subtle sodas, I would say.
All right, I got a guess.
3, 2, 1.
Sprite.
Yeah.
Sprite's so subtle. You can add it to so
There's
many
a
things.
lemoniness to it. I do like what it does to the bears in general.
It makes them like Jello. If
Yeah.
you want to make your bears like Jello, how long did you soak them?
12 hours.
12 hours.
Oh goodness, look at that.
Were these
That is a worm.
Were these all the same color originally?
No.
I can't even get one.
Ooh. Smells like cleaner. It's very lemony. Is that because the...
That's because you got a lemon part of it.
Oh, really? Yeah, let me get a...
The consistency, I mean, it's become like a dessert.
The,
I'd love to put this on ice cream now. You know how you can put gummy
worms
bears
are-
on ice cream and they get too hard?
Yep. This does it.
You soak them and then you put these on ice cream. I know what I'm doing tonight.
Well,
I'm marinating gummy bears for 12
tomorrow
hours.
night. For tomorrow morning, for breakfast.
Staying up all night watching it like a hawk.
I mean, this tastes like... furniture polish.
I think I have an answer, but just based on
Three.
Link's reaction.
2, 1.
Dr. Pepper,
No.
No.
The
it's
color
limited.
should give you a clue.
Coke,
No. It's a purple color.
grape soda.
Yeah.
Grape Gatorade.
It didn't stain my tongue.
That's good now that I know what it is. I like that one.
Oh, thanks. Okay, that was you're making up for lost time. I see what you're doing. This one didn't really do any colorization at all.
No, it didn't. Okay. I have an immediate guess.
Have you noticed how these don't have the hard center that the bears do?
Yeah, the worms.
It goes all the way through.
I think the worms are softer and floppier in general, so it
So they can have a little bit of a flop to 'em.
undulation.
Be careful, Rhett. You have a
That.
yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm saving it.
Okay.
Okay.
Good.
I'm ready to
I gotta
guess.
guess.
3, 2, 1.
Hawaiian
Dew.
punch.
Yes, Mountain Dew.
Oh yeah.
Did I
You
take
touched
my
his beard? Stop touching your beard.
That was pretty good. That seems like an internet-y thing. Mountain Dew gummy worms. People
Yeah,
be all
that's
over
gonna
it.
be the thumbnail.
Look what happens to Swedish fish. Oh, my gosh.
my gosh.
They become salmon. The Swedish fish became salmon.
Well, what kind of fish were they
I
before?
don't know.
I think we did know at one point.
Swedish.
I've been feeling a strong call to Scandinavia.
How am I supposed to respond to that?
I've been looking up pictures of things.
Of what things?
Just the world. And I keep landing on like, ooh, what is this place? And it's like, oh, that's the coast of Norway.
There's an
Oh.
Instagram account that's Scandinavian houses and properties for sale. Oh, that's a real like wanderlust
Yeah.
situation.
That's a long trip to buy a house. Don't buy a house in Norway.
Hold on, but
Steve.
listen, do you know there's only 5 million people in the whole
But if
country?
you do, I'm gonna visit it.
There's only 5 million people in all of Norway. That's half as many people in just the state of North Carolina.
And what are they doing for each other? I mean, do they?
They're also really happy. Like they're like the happiest population. Now,
A lot of them make shoes, don't they?
no, that's the Dutch. It's bitterly cold in lots of it, and the whole coastline is just rocky. And then, like, once you get above a certain point, you're basically in the Arctic Circle during the summer. And the sun never goes down during the winter. The sun never comes up.
I think it
But
sounds
they're
too cold.
happy.
I think it sounds too cold there.
Well, I just want to visit. I don't want to live there.
Do you like what's happening here?
Yeah, but I kind of forgot.
It makes them a lot more edible. I'll tell you that.
Ooh.
Strawberry. What was that noise you made?
That was like, ooh, those are fighting words. I like Swedish fish. I'm sticking up for the
There's nothing.
commenters who like
Well,
the,
the only
the
place they
Swedish
stick
fish.
is in your teeth.
Oh.
I just wiped my face only to get it resprayed. There's no taste in there that's not Swedish fish to me.
Yeah.
You've been wanting this to be a thing
Oh,
for
Coke.
the entire It's
Dr.
a it's
I
a
was gonna guess Dr.
vanilla
Pepper.
cherry vanilla Coke.
Oh, cherry vanilla
cherry
Coke.
vanilla.
Does this work?
Yeah.
Oh, does that
No,
cause
it
that
didn't
to spray?
work.
I heard a bell. If that's what you're asking.
Yeah, it didn't work for what I wanted it to work for.
There's a
You want us to
hiking-
start salivating?
Chase.
There's a
Yeah,
hiking
there you
trail
go.
in the north of Sweden which I know is not Norway.
Here's some other ones. More Swedish fish.
It's called the King's Trail, and it takes 1 month to hike it, and it's just the pictures on Instagram. You want to go?
Yeah. Are you sweating?
Yeah, I'm nervous.
You got a lot of perspiration. He's eating the whole fish, of course.
These are different.
I've never had the thing that these are marinated in before.
Squirt.
Squirt. I was going to say squirt.
No,
Squirt's a
I've
good
had
soda.
Squirt. I've had Squirt.
Squirt is like it's like a Sprite, but it's more lemon than lime. Like a Fresca. Fresca and Squirt are kind of exactly the same.
Kind of exactly.
Yeah.
I've been missing Fresca. I drank Fresca. I went through a Fresca phase, and then LaCroix came along, and I forgot about it. I bet you they hate LaCroix.
Well,
I
Fresca
hate
has
so many places
Fresca has
hate LaCroix.
sugar.
I know.
That's
But
what
I also got Diet Fresca.
I just don't like these. They're still waxy. I really like. What
I
the
actually
gummy bears do.
prefer Swedish fish without the marinade.
Yeah, it's not working.
What they did for the gummy bears was better. What is this?
Oh shoot!
It's
Stevie's never had it.
Yeah, I don't think there's any way that you would guess this. It's Cactus Cooler.
What is that?
What is that? Cactus Cooler.
Best soda.
Oh, hold on. We had that on the show, didn't we?
Probably.
Oh no, we've never had this. Cactus Cooler.
So it's a
The
cactus
crap
drink.
is this?
Oh, they got a nice hat.
I do like that hat. Vintage Cactus Cooler hat. Used on Etsy. Click on that. Let's buy that.
So what does the cactus cooler taste like?
Pineapple and orange, I think.
Let's see, $15.
You can just get it at a...
Oh gosh. Okay,
Okay,
it's
okay.
weird. It's itching there. I'd like to know how big that hat is before I buy it.
Yeah, you can hang that up. Hang that up, man.
It says in EX. Vintage Cactus Cooler soda mesh trucker hat in EX, unused condition. It looks small though.
Yeah.
I think you could pull that off.
I like a trucker hat.
I think I think that would be pulled off better by a girl, like a cute chick. It's a cute chick
All right,
hat.
any cute chicks out there,
It's
go
a
get
cute
this,
chick hat.
Go get this Etsy hat.
Vintage Cactus
Before we
Cooler
do.
soda hat on Etsy.
I can't see out of my right
Get it.
eye.
Get it. Orange pineapple soft drink is what the Cactus Cooler is flavored. Let's get rid of this. We don't like it. Is that it? That's the discovery. Cactus Cooler exists.
Dr. Pepper makes it.
Is that right?
And Keurig. What? Keurig Dr. Pepper? What does that mean?
Did you
Keurig
get
and
something
Dr.
in your
Pepper are
eye?
the same company?
Yeah, water.
Yeah, Keurig Dr. Pepper, formerly Keurig Green Mountain and originally Green Mountain Coffee Roasters, is a publicly traded American beverage company.
Keurig
As
and
of-
Dr. Pepper
2018,
Came to-
oh gosh.
together?
The newly merged
Quit touching
conglomerate
yourself.
also sells sodas, juices, and other soft drinks via its Dr. Pepper Snapple division, also called Dr. Pepper 7-Up Incorporated, based in Texas.
They make 7-Up. Keurig makes it. I want a 7-Up pod. Make your showers more mythical with the Rhett & Link shower curtain and towel set. Available now at mythical.com.